welcome back to Uncle Wayno's Workshop. It's been quite some time since we built anything down here. Summer came, great biking weather, and we went over the price of lumber. Anyhow, today we're going to build what I'm going to call the Kenosha Birdhouse, after my great fine city of Kenosha. It's been taking a beating lately, but I think I'll honor it by making one of these birdhouses. I saw this in a shop about a year or so ago, and I thought I'd just reverse engineer it and come up with my own little dealio. So yeah, but before I go any further, I have to make some shout outs to some of my peeps. Yep, my great nieces and nephews. I have Vivian and Desmond. Hi guys. And then I have Dylan and Callie. How y'all been? And then I have Brooke, Paige, and Devin. They're just a few blocks over. See them all the time. It's cool beans. And my granddaughters, Elise and Levi. But now we have three new friends that are possibly going to be watching these videos. And we got Olivia, we have Parker, and we have Peyton. I want to say hi to these guys. Had a great time with them the other night. We all went out to dinner celebrating Izzy's birthday, and we had a good time. But everyone sit back and relax, and we'll see how we do about making this Kenosha Birdhouse. All right, see you guys in a bit. Now, I haven't done this on my other projects, but I'm going to put a countersink hole on the top and bottom so that if someone wants to attach it to a fence or a tree or what have you, it'll be countersink so it won't rip through the board. All right, here we go. Remember, always watch where your hands are with the drill bit, all right? And we'll do the other side. There we go. Perfect countersink. Alright, now I'm going to be making multiples of these birdhouses, so I created myself a jig that I can put my pieces into that'll fit perfect every time. I won't have to think about it, keep measuring. So just trying to work a little smarter and not harder. And we use these are called bench dogs or bench hogs, whichever you care to say. And I built this table a few years ago, and they fit right in. They pop in. These go in like that. All right, well, let's check out and see how it works. I'm going to use a little indoor-outdoor glue again. These are going to be screwed in, so I don't use a lot of glue on the screws. If we were just using brad nails, I'd use them. So I'm going to put this part in here, lock it in. Here comes my, this is all cedar, by the way. This is cedar fencing, dog-eared fencing, and this is from a 2x6 cedar. And we're going to slide that in like that. So now it's going to be a nice 90-degree joint down here in the bottom. And I'm going to take your typical screw. Put it in like that. And I have one more. Boom. Just like that. I'm going to take it out of the jig. Nice and flush. And that's going to be, I would say that like the perch part of the birdhouse, and then the birdhouse, the walls and stuff are going to be built on top of this. So yeah, so when you do multiples, make yourself a nice jig so it makes it nice and easy. All right, on to the next step. All right, now this next step, I'm going to attach this perch to the back of the birdhouse. Again, I'm going to use my bench hogs or bench dogs, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to put that right up against there. And now I'm going to introduce another jig. You can make a jig out of anything that's going to help you, anything that's going to help you just simplify your work. All right. So I'm going to put this jig here. So when I lay this down here, it's going to hold it up, hold this bottom portion up, and then I can just come back and nail it from the back side here. All right. Again, indoor-outdoor glue. All right, now resting it on my jig, I'm going to nestle that right up there. And then the back side of the piece is resting on the bench hogs. Here we go. And there we go. So that's the bottom part of our birdhouse. Now we're going to build the walls. All right. Excellent. All right, I already did one wall of the birdhouse, and now we're going to do this other side. I figured why show you both of them. I mean, they're duplicates. So again, a lot of indoor-outdoor glue. Put her in place. Now remember, always watch where your hands are when you're nailing, so you don't come through and get your hand. All right. Keep your fingers out of the way. All right. And as you can hear, my compressor. So, all right. Those are the two walls of the birdhouse. All right, now we're ready to attach the front of the birdhouse. And there's a little hole for the birds to get in. We'll put down some glue, some quality indoor-outdoor glue, waterproof. All right, put that on there like that. I'll try not to get my hand all in the camera's way. Top. I'll do one on this side. All right. There we go. Front of the birdhouse. All right, now we're gonna put the roof on. All right. We'll glue up where the roof is gonna sit. Put a bead of glue down. All right, this is a 90-degree angle up here. So we'll put this piece down, make it flush. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Now we'll put this other piece on. All right, and there's our roof. So now here's one of my little touches that I came up with. I use a simple cork, and I'm going to put it on the front, and so that the bird has something to come home to. There we go. How about that? You land on here and go right into his house. That's just a special touch from Uncle Wayno right there. All right, now we're gonna put these little decorative pieces on the front here to try to give like a little porch feeling for the birds. You know, the stuff we do for birds, right? All right, we're gonna put a little bead of glue on there. Nestle this right up in there. And here we go. Do the same for this side here. All right, put that in there. My compressor goes off again. But here you have it. The Kenosha Birdhouse. Ha! There you have it. The Kenosha Birdhouse. That was fun to make. Fairly simple. I made a lot of cuts ahead of time, so I didn't bore you with that. But yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll get back to making other things. And if you have any suggestions, give me a heads up. All right? This has been Uncle Wayno saying, keep creating. Peace.